My name is Nathan and welcome to The Big Ring. I'm joined by Andrew from @HuttoAHDR and Rob, aka the Zwifty Zwifter. In this episode, we roast my semi-final ZRL race, discuss race tactics and profiles, talk about the Chasing Tour 2023 series, and look at some April Fool's jokes.
Yellow belly, black snake, sleeping on a red rock, waiting for the stranger to go. Sugar train stops at the crossing, Cane copies casting below. Bad stuff coming, better run to the top of the mountain. Mountain in the shadow of light. Rain in the valley. Mountain in the shadow of light. Rain in the valley. Well, you can say you're Peter, say you're Paul. Don't put me up on your bedroom wall. Call me King of the Mountain.
Howdy, hello, welcome. How is everyone? This is the final episode. Thanks everyone for joining. We've resurrected a couple of old clips there from the very first ep there that you saw, which was me unfortunately working until about 4 a.m. in the morning to try and get that intro done. And that was one of our original intros as well with Midnight Oil. So there we go. That's a bit of a flashback. Andrew's on the line there. Hi, Andrew. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Rob and Nathan and Sharon. I'm good. When you were saying that you were resurrecting things, I thought you were resurrecting myself. So glad you said it was the intro, not myself.
Oh, well, we've got a couple of clips there of you two there, mate. And Sharon's joined us too. So one of the first guest, as I've been correctly pointed out to me. How are you, Sharon?
Bit of a shock to the system getting up this end, but I guess I'm used to it.
Yes, you are looking very sharp, I must say, though. It's you're adding a touch of a class to this show that it sorely needs. And Rob, how are you, my friend?
I'm okay, thank you. Slightly emotional, but
Yep.
yes, I'm fine.
You'll get
How are
through
you?
this. Can't hang on, Lisa can't hear Sharon. Oh, well, you could. Hang on, I'll just change microphone bits and pieces here. Here we go. Hey, Sharon, can you hear us now? Or Lisa, can you hear Sharon now?
Good morning, good evening.
Is that better? Hopefully it's better. We're sharing the one mic because we're sitting next to each other. Yeah, so a little bit emotional. It is the last episode. Well, last episode for the foreseeable future. The channel will still be there, but we are going to be taking a bit of I'm going to take a little bit of a break from it, and then but Rob, you're going to go on to doing something different. Something
Different, but reasonably similar.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, same time, different channel, similar type of things, I think.
Yep.
Just because I do want to do other things, but this is what I know. So I want to do this first before
Okay.
I try and do other things as well as, this or instead of this. So, yeah, next week, Zwifty Chat will be launched.
Yep.
And on the Zwifty Zwifter channel, and it'll be quite Zwifty, mainly about Zwift, talking with Zwifters. So you could say it's Zwift focused, I suppose.
Well, I think the proof's in the pudding there, isn't it, with the name?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
quite
hard to talk
Zwifty.
about other things when your first part of the name is Zwifty.
Yeah,
Covering
locked myself in there quite early on, didn't I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, it's been good though. It's I was actually looking back through some of the our episodes. I've just realized how many there are. I mean, there's over 100 hours worth of content there, I think.
Oh, I did work it out precisely. Oh no, I didn't work that out precisely. Even the podcasts are about that, I think. You might need. I won't give you the precise answer. Though, in terms of total content,
That's not going to be a quiz answer, is it? A quiz question, is it?
it might be. The total content is way over 100. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot there, isn't it? Oh, I've got to fix up your green screen in a second. Darren, also thanks everyone in the chat there. I can see Lisa, Holly, Marky Mark. Simon Jenkins has joined us. Hey Simon, how are you?
Of course he has.
Darren's there.
Simon Jenkins, I'm Jenkins.
Niles there. Georg, Miguel. Miguel's been waiting for the last 4 hours to join in.
Legends, them all.
Yes. So Darren's asked a good question: is why are we finishing this up? And I guess I can look at Darren. It's probably a bit for me, like just to have a little bit of a break from it, and but also Sharon was getting quite frustrated that she couldn't do something, so I decided to help them out, and so Sharon and Holly are going to get together and do a podcast like Rob said, of a similar nature, but not exactly the same, but more women focused, and for women by women, but some of the guys there. Sorry,
Yeah.
You disagreeing?
No,
Yeah, it's good.
it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to be an on-screen couple as well. That's the chemistry that we pay for.
Oh yeah, okay. No, we do. It's just on OnlyFans.
The second channel.
The one that makes money. Oh.
That's how they're funding this show.
Hey, so Andrew, I've been meaning to ask, mate, how have you been, buddy?
I've been well.
Yep.
I've been too much in the kitchen and not enough time in the bike, I think.
Oh. Cooking up a storm?
No, just eating it. I've put on a few kilos and, just been really hectic at the moment. So
Yep.
I did the FFR series, as you know.
Yep.
And then we're hoping that would sort of get me going again. But I've had year 12s. So for those that don't know, I teach, and I've just had all my senior students who are winding up their school year for the year.
Oh, okay.
They had their last day on Thursday. So the last couple of weeks have been pretty hectic trying to sort of get them through. And then they've got exams coming up and stuff like that. So, yeah, just trying to maintain that, as somebody said in the comments there, Holly, balancing between, is a good word, between work and life at the moment. It's a bit challenging, but
It's a great name for a podcast.
Yes.
So just trying to see at the end of the year, because you're also, this is the final time you'll see some of your students, though, isn't it? Because you're changing schools?
Yeah, I've had my tenure had finished at the school that I'm currently in after 8 years. So that winds up in end of December, I think it is. So I've got a new place to start at next year. Yep. And you got to go through all that stuff of learning new people, new policies and procedures and kids and all that sort of stuff all over again. So,
I don't.
All the names.
You don't learn the kids' names, do you? I wouldn't.
Some I do and some I don't for various reasons.
They can bugger right.
Well, you've done about 40 stages of FRR, and you still don't know the name of that.
No, and I've signed up for the next one,
the Britannia.
Yeah, I'm not here to announce any of the, especially the French ones that we've just done. So that's nice.
Yeah. How was the French one? Like, because there's 5 routes and you did like 13 stages. Did you get sick of France after a while?
Yes, I got sick of France after about the first, I don't know, half a dozen stages or something. Like, they need some more routes around there. I mean, there's like, I don't know, they could do some other sections and some other climbs and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's Well,
I guess you'll get that with Britannia now.
Yeah, and they're jumping across to Scotland and there and everywhere, all over the place. Back to France in the first race, I think, for the ITT, and then
Oh, okay, so it's not just going to be London; it's they're all over the place.
Yeah, but mostly London. They'll do all the hills and stuff like the Box Hill and Fox Hill and
just
Sox
backwards
Hill.
and forwards over that hill.
Yeah,
bit of fun.
It'll be fun.
What about you, Sharon? Have you ever thought about doing FRR?
No.
You'd be good at it. It's good fun.
Oh, maybe next year. Maybe I'll set a few challenges for next year.
I mean, when I say good fun, it's like getting dental work. But besides that, it's good fun.
You really said it good.
No, it's awesome. All right. So where are we? There we go.
I mean, really, everywhere used to be part of Britain anyway, and it still should be. Really, I think Brittany in France, is it's pretty much Britain. New York, it's just a new version of York. It's it all should be Britain anyway. I don't know why they all had to leave, make their own stupid countries.
Well, I mean, it wasn't part of the whole invasion stuff, was it? Or they just didn't like Britain?
Well, I wouldn't say it was an invasion. There was no one there. Hardly anyone there.
Oh, controversy.
Here we go. Trigger warning.
Yeah. There's a lot of people here in Australia that might disagree with that comment.
Well, most of them aren't here anymore, are they?
Yeah, we're all criminals. It doesn't really matter what we think, does it?
No, the original people.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Gerben's jumped in. Robert's jumped in. Oh, Randy's there. Hi, Randy. How are you? All right. So what we're going to do, guys, is we've got some clips from the old first episodes and sort of more some recent ones, but up until sort of midway, until the show started getting good. So we're going to look at all the really bad episodes, technically bad, layout bad, audio bad, and have a bit of a laugh. So what do we say, guys? Want to get into some of it?
That might have been hard to find, though, wasn't it? Any bad episodes?
Well, I thought the same thing, and then I saw the first one when I went, "Oh yeah, no, that's where it all went bad."
I think you looked like you were on something.
Oh man,
you were high. Also.
It's just embarrassing. All right, let's check it out. Hang on one second. We'll fix screens. There we go.
Just that still shot.
My name is Nathan, and welcome to the Big Ring. I'm joined by Andrew from at Hutto AHDR and Rob, aka the Zwifty Zwifter. In this episode, we roast my semi-final ZRL race, discuss race tactics and profiles, talk about the Chasing Tour 2023 series, and look at some April Fool's jokes. Check out Rob's roast.
Paris is the greatest place on earth. The birthplace of Mbappe, Kante, Monet, Manet, Hugo, I can't hear that
Voltaire,
if I'm meant to.
and probably even Fred Astaire. Piaf, Gauguin, the Eiffel Tower, Lavoisier, the Curies, in the land of Champagne, liberty, equality, fraternity, and creme brulee. It is the very pinnacle of human civilization. And yet
That was
somehow
like sitting on a potty or
Swift
something in the middle of the
managed
bloody
to
street.
vomit.
So basically, he's just having a crack at where the start line for the sprint is on the Champs-Élysées race.
What the hell?
Very good.
He's he does like to roast the things that he thinks are pretty shit. I'm included. All right, so next we've got our special guest who has been waiting so patiently in the green room. I'd like to welcome Sharon.
How you going, Sharon?
Hi, I can hear you.
All right, so take that down a little bit. Okay, so Sharon has so graciously joined us and has been waiting so patiently there for us as well. In this week's episode, Andrew talks about season 4 of the Dirt Racing series, starting on the 18th of April. Rob and I get into the Zwift category confusion. And our special guest is Zwifter and YouTuber Roy Imahara. And we find out what makes him tick. We enjoy Rob's Sunday roast and much, much more. So it's time to shift into the big ring.
Well, you can say you're Peter, say you're Paul. Don't put me up on your bedroom wall. Call me
Still can't hear.
King of the Mountain.
Still can't hear it.
The Morton 3-parameter model to calculate your FTP, which is something like it looks at your, for instance, your 3-minute power, your 8-minute power, and your 12-minute power, and then it does an extrapolation of your, a linear regression or whatever.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Great to see all you guys.
I can hear now.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to In the Drops. How the bloody hell are you? My name's Nathan, and I'm joined by Andrew Hutto Hudson and Rob Zwifty Zwifter Bane. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Jesus, that's sounded like.
I want to see that again. I just want to see that.
That is just tremendous. I'm loving it so much.
Pens. My kids love that too.
All right, Rob.
It's going to go viral. I can tell.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. How are we?
Fantastic, mate. How are you?
Good. Now that I figured out that we weren't live a second ago, so
I'm superb, but we must explain your attire.
do you like it?
I love it. You look
So for those watching at home or listening, I'm about to get married.
This point on, as we come up here, we're going to go through a bit of a roundy twisty bit. Left turn, and then the next left turn is going to take us onto the main straight. 300 meters to go. Push, 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 push. All out. Give it everything you got, and boom.
Podcast episode 7, the Zwiftiest episode to date. Today we meet special guest YouTuber and the swankiest man on Zwift, Mr. Ollie. Not today, Pedigacho Moore. We have our online biking experts live from Australia. Firstly, Mr. Andrew Hudson, who will be asking the question, is my whoosh better than Zwift? And the podcasting host with the most from the state of Victoria, Mr. Nathan Krake, opens a special gift.
Go for you then.
Oliver Moore, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome to In the Drops with Hutto. This week, looking at the My Whoosh app.
How the bloody hell are you? Welcome back to episode 10 of In the Drops.
Mate, it's just the important people have turned up for today's show.
How fantastic is that?
Well, mate, I've gone all out and made up some merch for our wonderful show that we're starting to develop.
Yep.
So I've got the hat going on here.
Yep.
Complete with the YouTube address on the back.
Perfect.
The shirt.
Loving it.
Yep.
Hey, Darren.
Hey, boys.
Look at the boy, Darren.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we appreciate your time. We know that you're pretty thick into the training. And so, yeah, we appreciate finding us some time for us.
No worries.
Yeah. Now, what I might do is before we, for those that don't know Darren and don't know a bit of his story, I've got a video here that we'll quickly run through and play, and then we'll come back. So bear with me while I change screens here.
No touching under the desk.
It's a blanket.
Prior to the accident, I enjoyed riding my bike. That's all it was. It was just something fun to do. Now, I don't want to go out and ride my bike for fun. I want to compete. I was a truck driver. Went up into the Adelaide Hills. As I was coming down the steeper part of the hill, that's when everything catastrophically failed in the truck. So when I went to use the brakes, immediately I got a warning light and an alarm that sounded in the cabin of the truck. It was around about a minute or so to when I got to the bottom of the hill. The lights in front of me to go straight had quite a lot of cars. The light to turn left had only one car, so I just grazed that car, rolled the truck, and then from there I collided with the other cars that were on the side of the road. I definitely recall being certain that I was going to die. A day or two after the surgery, 2 OTs came into my room to help me transfer from the bed to the wheelchair. I just swung myself into the chair. The faces of these OTs were just in shock. That's when I started to see that I could prove people wrong. 3 months was what it took from the accident, amputation, rehab to riding a bike for the first time. It just didn't feel any different. My first coach, he sort of said, I think you've probably got a bit more in you than you might realise. Would you like me to write you a training program? There's only one catch.
I was going to set up this test 4 laps around the track, one with a prosthetic on and one with a prosthetic off.
I couldn't fathom that I was going to be even remotely capable of riding with one leg.
much to his disgust, he was faster without it. We made a pact from that point and went, well, okay, let's drive this now. I remember getting a phone call from our team director. He said, Darren, you've been selected for World Championships in South Africa.
He has got such determination. You can see it on his face, and you can hear it in his voice.
That determination to sort of make something out of his life after everything that has happened. The ingredients are there that, could turn Darren into potentially a Paralympic legend.
There you go. It's gosh, that last episode with Darren Hicks was that was pretty amazing actually to see what he had gone through and then overcome, and to becoming an Olympic or Paralympian is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I still see him riding around the streets, and it's really interesting how to see. I guess every time you sort of see him or pass him in the car when he's driving around and he's only got the one leg, it always makes you think about how much he's overcome and how much he's been challenged in that sense, and how easy you've got it in the other flip side of that. So he's an inspiring guy, I think.
Yeah, it's easy to find excuses, isn't it?
Yep, I think so.
But Rob, I've got to say something. Who said it in the chat there? Rob, you've turned into Walter White.
What? In what way?
I think just the difference between how you looked when we first started and how you look now. So I don't know if that's a good thing or.
Okay. Did I used to have hair? I didn't have hair, did I?
There we go, Darren. There we go. Darren said it. Rob now looks like Walter White on Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. I did take I did send you that. I sent the picture of the of me in the waiting room for the MRI, didn't I?
Yes. Yep.
Maybe that was it. I think.
No, we saw it the other episode. If I can find it, I'll bring it up.
I'm getting some slightly disconcerting echo, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
All right then. Let's keep talking, and I'll see if I can clear that up.
It's I find all this terrifying, all the echo and all this all this stuff. I'm going to be a nightmare. When we look at how long it took us to get it sorted out, I'm just absolutely petrified.
It's a trick, isn't it? It's not easy, is it?
Nope.
You always wonder whether it's just in your own head, though, don't you, Rob?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. So we're not hearing it there, but I'll tell you what. Is that any better, Rob?
It's not saying speak.
No. Yeah. No. It's not. I don't know what's going on there.
It is better. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, hang on. There we go. All right. Yeah. So there we go. It's sounding perfect at our end, says Darren. So there we go. Oh, Damo's joined us as
really
well.
disconcerting.
Robert's joined us. Oh, it's all smoke and mirrors. As long as everyone else can hear it okay, you kind of just got to wade through it, haven't you? Like those first episodes, though, my gosh, they were bad. Like technically, just atrocious.
That bit where I'm on top of Wollonga Hill looks like I'm sitting on a potty in the middle of the street or something. Just happened.
I don't know. You had like a stool. You were sitting on a stool, yeah?
Yeah.
Why didn't you get a chair?
I've got no idea. I don't know why did I need to have my legs? I don't know. It was just.
I don't know. But yeah, Dave says it sounds okay, so that's good. But yeah, so there we go. That was the first one. So let's get get the ball rolling, and we'll keep going with some more cringeworthy content. So we've got, and I haven't seen yours yet, Rob. So this will be interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Welcome back to In the Drops. This is episode 11. Gentlemen, how are we today? Welcome back. Welcome
Bloody
back to the
magnificent.
channel.
How are you?
Oh,
all that lighting's
I'm
good
awesome
too.
when I'm not messing up and swearing live on our channel. and completely buggerizing the intro.
Hello and welcome to Dirt Series Summer of Champions Race 3 Country to Coastal.
Week 4 of OG Racing, and we're back in London for the final stage.
Oh yeah,
It's a
definitely
classic
Walter White.
course with a punch, a climb, and a sprint. So what you need is the inside line.
Uh-oh, copyright strike coming.
Oh yeah, no, there's gonna be lots of those in this one. Copyright strikes.
Everyone can hear
Hi,
me okay?
Sharon.
It's a very interesting test to do, isn't it, Sharon? That
it's,
the minute intervals that you have right at the beginning are so easy.
they feel
and
easy.
it feels like you do really well for quite a bit, and then when it just almost hits you like a bit of a wall, in that it comes on really quickly those last few minutes that you
those
struggle.
last, yeah. When I hit the Ooh.
So, Ben, tell us about ice bars.
Well, funnily enough, so I built my ice bath out of a chest freezer.
Mm-hmm.
How the bloody hell are you? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to In the Drops, wherever you are.
So Rob, that's just like the most politest "How the bloody hell are you" I've ever heard.
Yeah, I was deliberately hamming it up a bit.
So elegant.
In the world, this is the place to come for training and racing news and views for everything indoors and bikey.
Encyclopedia of Zwift knowledge, destroyer of B-Card, super domestique in the Chasing Pig series. I give you Ben Pitt. Welcome, Ben.
Hey, and it wasn't.
And my thumb was not okay. My hand came off the handlebars and I face planted into the ground and smashed my. As the nurse said, here's the guy that smashed every bone in his face, sitting in that hospital bed.
Oh my god! So that's all titanium screws and plates and stuff.
So yeah, I've got 5 plates in my face now.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters, not the mortgage, not the store, not my team and all their bullshit.
Just like Vin Diesel, I'm the Fast and the Furious here in Indy Velo. Yeah, I think that's the best of what I've done so far. Yeah, out of Ruby and all the other ones that I've looked at so far.
Yep.
If I was going to change, that'd be my next program. If I was going to bail out on Swift, I reckon.
Get those budgie smugglers on. July's courses for Z Racing are all by the beach, so it's a beach party. All the courses are based by the beach. A rather tenuous connection, but it's a summary thing, so yay.
So yay.
I'm going to try for 10 minutes and then we'll see how we go.
Oh yeah.
This was painful just watching
Why
you do
did you do
this.
this? I can't remember why you did it.
Oh,
It's
because
slightly freezing. Oh, that's so cold.
Shannon?
didn't Ben Gove challenged me to do it.
Oh God, that doesn't sound like a
This
good
is
reason.
so cold. I don't think I can do 10 minutes actually.
Because that'll make the difference.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're not even in yet, is it?
Yeah, I know.
That's cheating.
Well, that's the money shot there. That is the money shot.
As a guy, everyone knows instinctively that sensation that I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right up in the stomach, isn't it? It's like...
Oh, it was gruesome. It was literally, it wasn't pretty. But let's.
I think they've gone up into your cheeks. I can always feel it.
It looks like a squirrel.
You're very quiet.
Oh. Yeah.
He's asked how you were.
Yeah, it was, and I was only half in when I think about it. I do slide in and get lower down, but yeah.
So many comments there that I could just like, but we might get banned.
Oh, I can't remember this. What was this?
Crew and shot.
Mate, my bloody intros just got better and better, didn't they?
Oh, wow. Oh, is there nothing that can be done about the echo?
Russell.
Seems between Nathan and I since got the video of the audio on.
Joining us.
Yeah,
Or the
no
audio
problem.
of
I'm
the video.
excited to chat through my
no.
favourite topic, which is
Yeah.
esport and Zwift and esport racing. So, yeah, hopefully I'll have no sort of calm down moments where you guys fire me up too much on a topic. But I think we're good.
No, that's we love that. It takes the pressure off us.
Fire up all you like.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
absolutely. Go crazy. There's no there's no holding back here. That's for sure. Excuse me, but I have been watching, Anna, like yourself. I've been watching the Tour de France. For those that don't know what Everesting is, do you want to just give us a quick overview?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a bit of a global challenge. It's that's kind of taken interest, particularly the last couple of years. It's been running just under 10 years, and quite simply, the goal is to either ride or climb by running the equivalent height of Mount Everest, which is 8,848 meters, or 29,029 feet. There's a couple of like really basic rules for that. So you need to do it in one activity, and you can't sleep, and you just need to pick one hill and go up and down that until you've climbed that equivalent height of Mount Everest.
Wow.
Certainly when I launched it, no, absolutely not. And, you know, a good friend of mine, Colin Bell, told me, you know, a few weeks after I launched it, he was like, honestly, this is a really good thing. I think one day there's going to be 500 people, you know, Hell's 500, you'll have 500 people that are doing Everesting. And I just laughed at him, like, not a chance, not even in 100 years. There's not 500 people crazy enough in the world to do this. And I think currently there's 26,200 or something like that from all over the world, like in, I think, 113 countries at this stage.
Yeah, man. Andy Van Bergen. What an absolute legend.
You still haven't done yours yet, have you? Wasn't that
the
one of your
inventor of,
challenges?
Everesting, virtual and both real life Everesting. And so it's, just 26,000 people at that point had done an Everest.
Are you one of them?
Yeah, that's just
No.
crazy.
Blimey.
Oh, hang on.
Well,
I
no
did
desire
that
to
too
with that, I
hard,
don't think.
didn't I? Am I?
No, I can hear you.
Uh-oh. What's wrong? Andrew, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's wrong? I don't know. I can't hear them. Can you hear them? I can hear them.
Oh, it's a good job we've got those audio problems sorted out.
We've just repeated what we
I'm
started at the
sorry.
start of the-
This all petrifies me.
Sorry, guys.
Just how hard it's going to be.
We've come full
Can you hear
circle
me?
on the
Hold on.
show.
I can hear you.
Yeah. The show's come full circle. We had difficulties at episode 1, and now we come back all the way around.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to get rid of the echo that Rob's getting.
Hey?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get rid
sorry.
of the echo. That's all. That's all good. Yeah, so Andy was fantastic. That was also Anna Russell there too from the Rap. So she joined us. I think she joined us a couple of times actually. One as a guest and as a host as well.
Yeah, I never got
standing,
to.
wasn't she?
She always replaced me, didn't she? So I never got to meet her.
Yeah, which you were quite devastated about. So you really did want to get a chance
Yeah.
to say hello to her. Yeah, it's a shame that she hasn't gotten on to doing something else. We actually reached out to her after the Rap had wrapped up, and to see whether she was interested in coming on and doing something with us. And unfortunately, I think at the time she was happy just to keep doing what she was doing. So which is great.
Yeah,
But,
this sort of stuff does take up a lot of time, doesn't it?
It does. It's a lot of time. Yeah.
Gee
And
whiz, man.
Andrew, though, you're absolutely right. Your intros just got better and better.
I'm watching them back now. I think they're more cringeworthy. I don't know about bloody.
It was, and that was, the reason why I think we didn't. I was searching for this and I couldn't find it. That portal intro was because it was actually on one of the separate portal rides, but it was so good that I thought it just had to be in there.
Right.
And that was Tourmalet, was it, Andrew?
Yep, you've got it in one, mate.
Yeah, because you told me.
On the Collide portal, yeah. I have to find a new channel for that too.
Yeah. Yep. Keep doing that. How many portals have you done now? How many climb portals have you done? All of them yet, or?
Yeah, all of them. The total number of them, I don't. It's just under 30. I think it's about 28.
Okay. Oh, that's
Maybe.
good. I've not done one. Have you done any?
Maybe one.
Yeah. Rob, you're a big fan of the climb portal, aren't you?
I do quite like it, but I've only done one.
No,
maybe when they do more races up there, I'll do more.
Yeah. Well, it's surprising they haven't done any races up there yet. Like the climb portal's been out for a year. Like races?
Yeah, the hill climbing series, I think.
I know is it? Oh, okay. That's why I wouldn't know, because I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, Lee Custer's at least done one. I don't know who else.
Yeah.
Did I do him?
Yeah. Watch me.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
No, so I will.
Oh, you will?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, hello. I'm just going to write that down. Where's my pen?
There's next week's challenge. First episode.
That's right.
Maybe. We'll see.
I didn't. Oh, the echo! Bloody hell!
Oh, what's going with the echo? I can't figure it out.
Oh, I can't speak.
Is it not your audio, Rob?
Well, given that both Andrew and I have got it, and it's of each other, but nobody else, that just seems a bit of a coincidence.
Yeah. Just keep talking. I'll see if I can. I'm trying to clear it up.
I think it was when
now
you're
that
trying to
I
get the
didn't
audio
mention
for us
earlier,
so
I'm
we could
back
hear
in the
stuff.
top category. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't speak. Especially if Andrew starts to speak at the same time, because we both hear each other twice.
Yeah. I can't see what the issue is, but yeah, keep going. I'm trying to.
It's usually something to do with the iPad if that's involved.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I'm back in A Cat, or the top category, Cat 1, whatever we want to bloody call it. And all those races are terrible at the time that I do it. So I might do something else, like Everest Challenge or something like that.
Okay. Because that's easy, isn't it?
It's less boring. These races are just dirge. You know, there's
Yeah.
so you enter a race, there's 5 people for a start, and 2 people don't bother to even pedal or just go up 1 watt per kilogram. Seriously. One person's miles better, they just sprint off, and then someone gives up, and you just end up rolling around on your own. It's appalling. It's terrible. It's really, really bad.
Yeah. No, it's yeah, Everest. Yeah, they're a tricky beast, that's for sure. But but Jonathan's just Jonathan Huber's just confirming that you're actually going to do it at Everest.
No, I'm not committed to anything, but I might do something.
Trying to lock you in.
Nope, I won't be tying myself into anything terrible.
All right. All right. Hang on 1 second. I'm just going to do something here. Just 1 second. Auto Memento. There we go. And I'm just going to do a refresh here and see if we can't clean up that audio a little bit just while we're live, because that's how we roll. All right. So whilst we're, I'm trying to madly figure this one out. There we go. I'm going to come back now. All right, is that any better with the audio? Are still getting some echo there, or?
I don't know until I speak.
No, I'm not getting anything. I'm completely broken.
I've got no echo from Rob on that one.
I've got echo, but you can't hear
can
me.
you say something?
Yes, I can. I can say something.
Oh, great. I can't hear anything at all now. Can you hear anything?
Yeah.
You can hear them?
Yes.
Why can't I hear them?
Oh, you've just tuned us down.
Hang on. Oh, this is wonderful. Last show, and I can't get anything right.
Can you not hear anything?
Oh God, this
Yeah, I'll
petrifies
try
me.
that one. All right. Can you guys hear me now? There's a cat.
Yep.
There's a cat on screen.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, I can't. I'm completely.
Can you wear one of Sharon's earpods?
That's what he's trying to do.
Oh,
There we go.
what, bro?
Yes.
Okay. So, how's the
One of
echo
your
now,
earpods
guys?
works, but one of them doesn't.
Is the echo any better?
I can't hear any echo.
Yeah.
I can't hear any echo from Rob. So,
That's
and I
good.
can't hear any echo from me, so it's good for me. It's good from Rob.
Okay.
That's
Phew.
just the show's just all good now.
Some just asked if I got a background in media. No, it's quite clear I do not have a background in media.
Yeah, you should see his business.
It's embarrassingly bad. I mean, I kind of know IT sometimes, but everything else, no.
It's so bloody complicated, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I've been trying to do that cable thing all week, and it's just not working for me. I just cannot do it. Just cannot do it. So I'm going to hope that I can get by without it. But we'll see.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to go back and re-enable some settings that I've been manually clicking off and on. All right, JB, it's been emotional. all the best, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, so let's crack on with it. 45 minutes, jeez. Oh, we can talk, can't we?
Yeah.
All right, Rob, this is yours.
Yeah. 21 to 30. It was your birthday one. Your 50th birthday.
Is that it there?
It's fine. I can hear it.
How hard is it to open a box, Nathan?
Oh my god.
It is.
Oh, your best mate wants to meet you in town for a. Oh, that was me speeding it up.
You've had a bottle of wine, you haven't moved from your chair, and you've lost a bottle of wine.
Yeah, it was behind my bike.
Sharon didn't realise that she was still on a TT bike. So we've sort of we've headed off, and we're doing like the 2Ks and the two kilowatts, 2 watts per kilo effort going off, and
Oh, sorry.
her bike is just inside the door over there, and I'm out in the garage, and all I could hear was, "Fucking slow down! You're going too fast!" There's Ryan. Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Hey, Ryan. How you doing? Thanks for joining, man.
I'm very good. How are you guys?
What do you think's been the hardest thing so far? I mean, obviously there's the physical aspects to it, but what do you think's been the biggest obstacle that you've had to overcome?
I think the biggest challenge for me was, giving up booze. I worked in a really high pressured.
Oh, could be a challenge.
I take back all the bad things I've said about Americans.
That's all, yeah. So look how far he hangs back there. This is so easy, this one, because no one really starts here because it's so draftable. So no one does anything. So it gets like 3-4 seconds there as well. It's the easiest points in ZRL.
And in the podium, coming in at third, we have DJ.
Oh, he dropped off.
Number 2 is Swifty. And in first place, it is Nathan. Storms the sprint front line. Well done, everybody.
Yes!
That detects it, because at the minute the onus is on individual race organisers, so there's nothing in place, and you can report stuff to Zwift, but it's quite it's quite unreliable and you don't really get a response back from Zwift. So at the minute it's an individual race organisers.
Oh no, the group sort of brings it back, which always helps, so that everyone else brings it back into the. Oh, David, he's an awesome sprinter. That's David Willett. And then, on the corner, boom!
Yeah. And so, this was all good. I'm happy with this. I'm looking at the leaderboard on the right hand side. You can't see it because I'm in front of it, but yeah, there's. And looking at see if anyone's chasing, and there's no one chasing yet. So I've got this 6-second lead that's sort of opened up, and still got the power coming in, and came around this little corner into that little climb. And for some goddamn reason, I don't know, but I must have grabbed a handful of that brake again.
Those big red flashing lights not give it away to you a bit.
I wasn't looking at it, man. I was looking at the people on the side, and I was looking at my knees. I was looking at the head stem. And there we go. There's a break. Yeah. See, and then I look up and go, "Hang on, what's going on?" And then,
oh, that was brutal.
So
that was a bad beat.
I just want to say to Zwift, if you can change it so we can actually program the buttons so that we can turn these things on and off. See, in third. Oh, Simon, well done. Congratulations. Rob, you could have let our guest win at least second. And Hutto has absolutely smashed it. Congratulations.
Great work.
Great work.
Great time.
Good job.
Came from
And
behind.
Let's make sure we give...
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, I mean, you'd have to.
That's what the viewers have tuned in for, Rob. They've come here to watch the Inside Line.
Yeah. This month we've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nights, which sounds exciting, but it's not. It's boring and flat. And we start off with the most boring of them all, the Sleeper City route. We're doing 2 laps, 19 kilometers, 84 meters of elevation, which is nothing. Ignore that map. Even these little ubby bits there, they're 2%. They're 2%. That's not a hill. That's just a bump. That's not even a bump. It's a bump.
A video very recently on, is it pronounced Roka Korba?
Yep, that sounds great.
Oh, that was tremendous. I do like my win though. My win was good. That's the only time
I like the Halloween special, mate. Look how well we were. Cutting edge on the graphics there.
Yeah. Didn't muck around.
Oh, I was somehow muted on OBS. Okay. You haven't been hearing me. Okay.
That's good. That's what it should be.
Video.
Oh, some good ones there, Rob. Thank you very much for putting that together.
Yeah, you were very pleased about that quiz, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. First and last time because we only started doing the quiz. I realised we only started doing the quiz like from about episode 20 or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we kind of tried the quiz earlier on, but it wasn't through Kahoot, so it wasn't sort of live, and it was a bit difficult.
Right.
So
yeah.
But then you just sprinted away. But we only found out that you were winning all the quizzes because you had a 5-second head start on everyone else.
Well, it wasn't only that. I did also know the answers. I had this thing. I watched one of them where I got up to ACAT, and you were like, "Oh, it's only because of the trainer. You've got a new trainer. That's why you're up to ACAT." I'm like, "Well, I did actually pedal." And you just refused to accept it. I was like, "Tell us how the trainer got you to ACAT, Swifty." I was like, "Well, I did pedal quite hard." And you're like, "Oh, but the trainer made all the difference." I was like, "Well, come on, Nathan."
Oh, there's nothing better than winding you up a little bit, is there?
Yeah.
But I forgot about that, Andrew. With you, I just messed up the graphics. I don't know what happened.
Screen.
Scotch.
Hello.
Just trying to make it as hard as possible.
Jake's trying to make a point, and everyone's just looking at Andrew.
Oh, you'd think this kind of thing would be easy, and it's tough. And if you keep messing around with it, you just keep breaking things, and that's what I did all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to make it better, and then I end up breaking it.
Yeah, after your birthday episode, which was a bit of a disaster. I mean, we were all in a bit of a state, to be honest. But I think then it just, I don't know whether you put loads of work into it or something, but it just went up a massive level.
Yeah.
And then when Ryan joined, it went up a massive level again.
Yeah.
And it just kept going up and up. And, the pinnacle last week, it was just, I was so proud of the episode last week. It was
with Emma?
It was awesome.
Yeah, no, she was just so fantastic and so accommodating with doing something like that pretty much on the spur of the moment.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, real professional. So I think I've got that somewhere as well. So we might play that at the end there. But yeah, let's crack
But
on
the whole
with
thing, you know, your production, etc., was awesome. So you know, it's not
Yeah.
just Emma.
Well, yeah, no, it gets yeah. It does
It's a
get
bit
better.
like the
Rob-
trainer, though, Rob. It's just the equipment that he has that makes the difference, you know.
Yeah, he must have just bought loads of equipment.
What's loads of
to make
equipment?
it
That's
good.
right. That's what makes it good. It's not his ability at all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's crap.
No, that's clearly the case. I mean, that's how it works. You got to buy the good gear, and then that just makes it all so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, I did realize that, but towards the end there, you'll notice that the simpler I can make things now, the better they are. There's no question. I try to get too tricky with certain things, and it just keep breaking, and just simple is
Keep it
easy.
simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you do, for those that do use OBS, I highly recommend using the lock button on your different objects and scenes, and they stop
Right.
moving. So once you've got them nailed in, hit that lock button, and it just keeps everything correct.
Yeah.
It's not
I
as
think
funny,
there was
though.
a scene in that last lot of clips too where Rob was looking for that bottle of wine. And I remember like the green screen on that chair, and it would like forever be like going around, and it'd be bloody trying to dial that screen in every bloody episode.
Oh, I was having to crop that almost every time you join. It's like, a bit off here, a bit off there.
Yeah, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are you going to get will you get a wider screen, do you think, or are you just going to stick with that?
Yeah, I think I can just fit in with that. I wish I'd made it, 6 inches bigger, because I did just make it myself.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
wish I'd just made it 6 inches. I was just guessing. I was that'll be. Well, I'm not no wider than that, but of course there's the camera and
And then you're moving around and twisting. So is it like I thought it was like one of those green screens you just get and you just attach it to the back of your chair.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
No, this is. I made a frame. When I was making my catio, I also made, because I had loads of spare wood, I just made a frame. I made two, actually. I made 2 frames and then bought some material and just stapled it on.
Okay, there you go.
But I should have brought lighter material and I should have made it 6 inches wider. So,
Or version 2.
You could do an episode on that.
Yeah,
segment.
Exactly.
How to make a green screen.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. It was pretty cheap, if you've got the wood, especially.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Anyway, let's crack on with some more stuff. Oh, welcome back.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Great to have you.
Rabbits and cats. All right, where are we? There's a button here. Here we go. Oh, Rich.
We obviously recently there was a big issue in Zwift with a couple of riders that got ousted, and they did very well in our tours. They were pulled up throughout it. They gave me all the videos, gave everything to verify them, and who would have known what they went through to actually to get through that verification? Until
Yeah, that seemed really intricate what they'd done.
I mean, ultimately, what they did is they sent everything through. Every weight video was right. All the setups were fine. Their fit files were fine, but actually, it wasn't them.
What was that? They were just getting someone else to write.
They got a mate to come along and do the weight videos, to match them on screen. So, okay, I'm 62 kilos. Here's my mate who's 62 kilos.
Get out of here.
So, I've added now to our verifications that I may actually have to ask for photo ID.
Oh, these intros. Wow.
Second. Oh, Hardo, well done. Way to represent. And first.
Who's won it? Who is it?
Lee.
Oh, Lee.
Oh,
Well done, Lee.
He was on loads of them at the start, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he start to hate us or something? Or did we never invite him back?
What they've done is they've introduced,
I think you're bored of it.
39 new levels. So from level 61 through to 100. And with each of those levels...
Oh, I love that top there, Andrew.
Some new kit.
Crap, man.
Your head.
What?
With a big head.
You've got a big head.
39? Surely it's 40.
Well, it's not 40
Get
because
your
then
new
it'd be
one.
101.
Christmas this year.
Yep.
What?
31.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
61.
If there was 60, and now there's 100, there's 40 more.
Was that 41? Okay, so there's 40 then.
What? I'm not getting distracted by crap mats, Australian. Carry on.
Unfortunately, Andrew's decided at this point just to take a break from the show and pursue some other interests. So for the moment, it's, well, just the three of us. It's Nathan, Rob and Jake. But hopefully we're going to be having some other YouTubers and Zwifting racers join us in the show over the coming episodes, along with guests in this year. So looking for some fantastic episodes coming up. But in this show, though, we are going to talk about...
We should just clarify. We should just clarify when, in the UK at least, when a politician resigns because of to pursue other interests, it's usually because they've been found in some orgiastic ritual with cocaine and that sort of thing. And that's not what happened with Andrew. He has just
There was a lot of people was at the beginning of this, I always get confused because the RL call rounds and stages, but this new season they were talking about the irregular pedaling and what defines irregular pedaling, and there was so much chat. Rob's made a video about testing about irregular pedaling, but looking at the results, I've not seen a single person get done for irregular pedaling, let alone just the regular garden sticky ones. So I think it's another case of WTRL saying that they've got checks and balances, but it's just
not
a lot of talk and no action. Because
we're approaching it here. He's right at the back. I should have really been behind.
Oh, this is a
but
good one.
I was just too scared.
Doom
I
guy.
was dropping off too far. But he's just got such great power to power through them. And he even kind of wasted his truck power up. So he just sort of halts there for me, and I go with him. He just said, "Are you on?" I said, "Yeah." And then boom, off he goes. So he's hitting about 1200. No, I don't think he went full pelt.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But because on my trainer bike, I've got my actual road bike on my trainer, which I hate doing, because I broke the derailleur on my trainer bike, and so I've gone ahead and tried to replace it, but it's just not quite right. And it's giving me the shits. Like I can either.
This is the one where you were the only one on camera, wasn't it?
I can either go right down to the.
I think it was just me and Doom.
11, or I can go right to
Yeah, but he's not really on camera.
No, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, one of the things I think is a benefit of using that cable. Let's say use
What was his name? He's awesome, isn't he?
There's
Try to think of
Wi-Fi
it now.
aerial and the Bluetooth variable, right? They're the same. There's the same chip. The wire goes around the back of the laptop. If you move the extension cable and a dongle, you're just separating out those two antenna, and just that little bit of
Swiftilizer.
difference, it will cut down on the possibility of that interference.
Two things I think that Zwift has learned since the thing launched was community is really important.
Oh, you came back, Andrew.
And they didn't anticipate that.
Yeah.
For them, it was they have the social aspect of riding with others, but they didn't realize that there would be a community that forms. So they've learned the power of community, and then they've also learned that people want to race, I think, more than they thought they would.
Oh, we tried so hard to replace you. It just never quite worked out, did Andrew? How many goes did we have? How many co-hosts did we go through trying to replace you? Never worked. I'm glad you're back.
Well, thanks, mate. It's good to be back.
Oh, are we on our own?
I think we are. We've got rid of Nathan. Sharon's off chasing rabbits.
What's he got?
It's all just us, Rob. Once again,
I
hold
can't
the
work
show
out if
together.
we're on the internet or he is, or neither.
Can't say.
Should we have a look?
So, what's going on? I can hear cats. I think.
Oh,
Is that your
I'm
cat?
the cat. The cat's in here with me. I got bloody rabbits in with Sharon and Nathan. It's a bloody zoo going on this morning.
Wants to go inside, and I don't want to bloody send it inside.
Thanks, Miguel. I was muted. I've got rabbits just running around and
digging.
Yeah, and just causing a ruckus. So, so Zwiftalizer, just Mike Henry. Was it Henny? Mike Henny.
Mike Henny. That's it.
Yeah. So he was the one
awesome,
that helped us with that. But that was pretty funny. But some great races though as well. Like Doom is just he's incredible with what he does with his APIs and how he gets the information and.
Yeah, well, we had that on one of the first shows, didn't we? He was one of the first Sunday roasts, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We used to do that. But yeah, why I included that partly is it's just so great now when when you're in some random race and then there's someone from In the Drops, like, oh yeah, I remember you. You can join up and just have fun with someone in a random race. And it's a whole sort of community under the community, and you can just ooh. And I suppose it's a little bit like that with teams, but we seem our community seems closer. They just seem to just meet up and do stuff. And stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, and you've got your Kaboom Cycling Madness club as well.
Yeah. Oh, if anyone wants to join a similar Discord to the In the Drops one, there's mine. What's it called? Zwifties. I'll put the link in.
Yeah, you're going to put a link up the top here, or down here, or there, or there.
Though you've got one as well. You've got one as well, have you, Sharon? You've got the Balancing Act one.
Discord channel.
Yes.
Yep. Well, that's actually a great segue, Rob. It's that's quite awesome. Let's have a quick chat about what you're moving on to, and then I've got this awesome trailer that you put together to play.
Do you want me to speak first?
Yeah, we also speak first.
Yeah, there's not much to say really. I'm just going to wing it. It's going to be, Zwifty type stuff.
Yeah,
Zwifty things. We're going to have this stuff like Rate My Ride and Inside Line. So, I saw one person. I got quite into baseball recently, and there's one person does a bit called Jake's 3 Things, and he talks about 3 things every week about baseball. So I thought I'd steal that one as well. So I'm going to do Zwifty's 3 Things. I'm just going to talk about 3 things, even if 3 things haven't happened. You have to invent 3 things to talk about,
right?
But that's it.
That's
the only new idea I've got.
That's a great idea.
And it's not really a new idea. It's just like news.
So when's your first episode? When are you going live first? Because this will be live, won't it?
Oh yeah, precisely in 1 week's time. Though it's a bit weird with 1 week, precisely 1 week, because of the daylight savings time ending thing. So it's be at 9 UTC next Friday, and the first guest, stroke co-host, will be Ben Pitt.
Oh well,
so
excellent.
That's got to be fun.
Ben's an awesome guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he was great.
I just realised I've forgotten how many times he'd been on the show. He's been on the show with us a few times.
Yeah, he joined for your birthday one, and he's been a guest twice. And
he was in the cheating one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would say he's been on 5 times. That would be my guess.
Well, okay. Do you think he's been the most? Is that a quiz question?
Ooh, that would be a great quiz question. And loads of people are coming up with great quiz questions now that it's too late to put them in the quiz.
We've only been asking for a year and a half for great quiz questions, and all of a sudden at the end, that's a good idea.
Do you notice that we asked for people to send in highlights of which bit would you like to include in the highlights reel, and nobody said one thing. We didn't get one highlight.
Not on one suggestion.
Episodes and 1,300 subscribers. No one.
That's why we're moving on.
Request for a highlight.
Can't stand the rest of you guys now. That's it.
All right, we're going. Screw you.
Bugger off. Oh gosh. All right, so let's check out this promo. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hang on 1 second. I'm going to get this ready.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
That's great.
That's an awesome one. I'm glad you've really mastered all your editing skills just as we wind this one up.
Well, I mastered the one editing skill of making text get bigger and smaller and move around too much. That's the other thing I've managed.
But you kept that nice and simple, just the plain background, all just the text. There's no graphics to mess up. There's no anything else. It works really well. You've done well.
Oh yeah, that was a really good idea of me to keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Just had no choice.
That's it. And Georg says that promo, after that promo, no one can sleep anymore.
It's always scary. I did find one thing that I wish I'd found. The thing that makes you smooth between, if you do a cut.
Yep.
There's a thing that smooths it out, and you don't even notice. And I've got loads of those when I'm doing my recons. As long as you're reasonably still when you're speaking, and you've got hesitation or you want to redo it, just put that in, and it just makes it look perfect.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Transitions, yeah.
It's a transition. It's an effect in
edited Resolve or
DaVinci. Yeah, not no. It's I can find the name of the effect if you like, but yeah, there's one that just smooths it over. Between two things, nice. It's awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be great. So you're gonna handle. You're gonna do the recons, and then you'll have guests on, and basically sort of do a similar sort of format to what everyone has grown used to, I guess.
I think so. I don't know what else to do really, so I thought I'd do that. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a lot, doesn't it? Doing all the recons and setting up the podcast and doing the quiz and arranging the guests.
Yeah.
God.
And getting guests on.
I don't think I'm going to have a wife. I think I've got to choose between a wife and a podcast pretty soon.
On the podcast, easily. I mean, the wife. That's why I got you into podcasting, so at least then I
don't get into trouble.
Yeah, I don't get into trouble.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
You think your wife would join you for your podcast?
No, she doesn't even watch. I don't think she's watched an episode yet. Can't blame her. I wouldn't ever ask her to, but no, not interested.
Andrew, what did Amanda think of everything that you're doing?
I don't think I ever told her initially at the start. I think I just sort of got rolled out of bed and then just staggered out here at some ungodly hour and did these episodes for a while.
Yeah.
I think it was about probably a fortnight, like a couple of weeks or something like that, before she said something like, "What are you doing?" or whatever. And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this podcast, doing this show with these guys." And she's like, "Oh yeah," and then she probably tuned in and watched a bit of the first couple, and then just sort of slightly mad from there on in.
Yeah.
So yeah, she just thought I was a raving lunatic. But I think she thinks that even when I'm on the bike, like half the time as well, she just thinks, "What the hell are you doing?" But yeah,
it
takes up a lot of your time. That's what I found interesting.
Yeah.
That you come home from work, quick dinner, and then into the garage at the old place, and just spend hours prepping. But I think that you obviously it was the start and getting to know the systems and what have you. So it's
trying to make it better.
Yeah.
And that was the trick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's easy to sort of set it out and have a goal and an idea in mind, but then making it better and taking the feedback that people would have about the audio, especially the audio. And I just didn't realize how important the audio was. And it was only after like 20 episodes I thought, oh, maybe we should fix some of these problems. And then try and perfect it. And of course, that week after week of the content ideas.
Jess shouting at you.
Sorry? Yeah.
Jessica Hamilton shouting at you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, all the time. And then, getting the guests on. And then, of course, and like we've had some really fantastic guests. But it's great when you get someone that is like a YouTuber and they've kind of got half an idea. And then you get other guests on that just don't, like, they're really interesting people to talk to, but they just don't have the same setups. Yep. And then you sort of having to troubleshoot things. And gosh, how many times had we been like even today, like right minutes before we're going live, and like cameras aren't connecting, or we're getting echo when we're getting feedback, and it's like, oh gosh,
the most experienced trio.
And it still happens to us.
Yep. I think that is like one of the things is the time commitment. It is big. Like,
yeah,
you know,
and
you don't
and
just
your weekends. Yeah, it takes up a lot of time on weekends with editing and that sort of thing. And
yeah.
it's hardly seeing you.
Yeah, that's why we end up doing it live.
It's probably what's saving your marriage so far, Sharon.
What's that?
It's probably what's saving your marriage so far is that you hardly see him.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with
That's
that.
great.
Yeah. So I think that's Lee in the chat there from the Spincast Cycling Show. If you guys haven't seen these guys as well, go and check them out on YouTube. But also they stream every Monday around about 11:30, I think it is now. Well, 11:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, but I think it's about 6:30 p.m. US Pacific Time. Lee, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, although Lee. So who's the Spincast Cycling Show then? Is that both of you? So Lee's saying the same thing. The rule of live streaming, something always breaks, and they do the same thing. They live stream their podcast too, and if it's not having to try and get people connecting in remotely, it's just the general issues of sharing screens and information. So it's a trick. I can see why.
Or parts of an orchestra will just start playing in the background.
Yeah, there's always that. Or I finally figured out. Oh, this is a side note, Rob. You know the thumbs that would sometimes appear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or balloons or confetti that would sometimes appear. I finally figured it out.
What was that?
Oh, it's a setting on the Mac. The Mac has reactions. So if you do certain hand gestures, they will automatically appear. So I've turned that off.
Oh, can I do one now?
No, I've turned it off. Speaking of slow news weeks, hang on one second. Speaking of confetti as well, where is it? Had it on the screen a second ago. It's been quite the slow week on Zwift Insider too, because
who won?
He it's changed again because his main article was all about the confetti socks in Zwift.
Top right.
It was, yeah.
But that was the
it's
big
in the
article.
top right.
Yeah, he's moved up now. So Zerd announces their Zwift training API. I don't know where Zwift Insider is going to get all his traffic from because I think it all came from us. we never got one piece of inside information from Zwift at all ever.
No.
There's a nice cut on screen.
No, the nearest was from Tim, wasn't it? But who won the ZRL competition? Did Rob win?
Oh, good question. Hang on one second.
Did you win, Rob?
Rob's in the screen there. It was
on that. It was on that page.
Yeah, I'm coming back to it. Hang on one second.
Oh, okay.
There we go. If you guys can spot the winner quickly. It was. There we go. The Ter de Fringa.
What? No way. That was last. That's the one with the most climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to eat my hat. Wow.
You love climbing though, Rob.
Yeah, obviously.
Andrew,
Won't be boring,
Mark wants to know what your cast name is.
Teddy. Teddy the cat. We've got Teddy the cat and Doug the dog.
I love it when people give human names to animals, to pets. It sounds fantastic.
Oh, have you read the book, Doug the Dog?
No, is it a book?
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's a great dog. It's a great book.
I'll have to
Doug
find
the
it.
Dog.
Okay.
Hey, Doug the dirty dog.
Doug's a bit of an idiot, but he's not here.
Rob,
so that's all right.
Rob Gaston, I'm asking. Robert Gaston. So yours is the Ride to the Hills, wasn't it? No? Just remind me.
It sounds like a... Did you guys come up with the one in the middle?
Three Ring Circus.
Yeah, that's what this
that
show's
should have been
about.
ours. So JB says his cat's name is Bruce, so he says hi.
Bruce says hi, Teddy.
Oh, this could be a new podcast topic. Just get cats on.
Pets talking to each other on the internet.
Meow. He said meow.
So I saw in the chat someone asked what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be moving on to. So
yeah,
I'm going to take a bit of a back seat for the moment, and Sharon is going to be heading up her own podcast with Holly Bergen. So it's called, well, I'll hand it to Sharon actually.
It's called Balancing Act. trying to think when we thought of joining up and doing this together. Initially, I was thinking of doing something on my own. I guess just to give me a bit of motivation to get on my bike more often. And then I just thought about making it more about. I guess the vision I have is it's just a group of people sitting around the kitchen table talking about everyday struggles, work, balancing, being a mother, being a partner, wife, etc., trying to keep fit, and just all the other struggles that we have to, deal with as women. Yep. Obviously, we will have something for the guys as well, but there's a lot I think that we can discuss and learn from. I think it's all about just we're all experiencing the same sort of thing, and I guess any information or advice we can get from other people to help ourselves and each other would be awesome. So
motivation,
motivation, just how people sort of balance their everyday life, I guess.
Yeah.
Find the time to exercise or eat healthy or
and tips and
fit it all in, really. It's
for doing it.
I struggle some days, and some feedback and advice from other people would be great. Especially on hair care products.
Yes. Well, clearly that's what I need.
Be a man is my main advice. It seems much easier if you're a man. People just give you a bit more leeway, I think, to do stuff.
Bit of a
so
problem, I think. But
that's main advice.
Yeah, that's what.
And then Nathan then suggested doing something with Holly, and I actually a little while ago I think I got a bit moody because Nathan was doing the Tiny Race series with Holly.
Yep.
And they would obviously be discussing it the night before, and he'd be up late, and I'd hear them laughing, and I'm like, who is this? And then I came and said hi, and he sounded like he was having way too much fun, and I I wanted in on the action.
Yeah.
And then got talking to Holly, and I think a couple of weeks ago we were up until about 3:30 in the morning, just talking about it, and just the time just flew by, and it was just it was just easy talking, and just there is just so much that we can discuss. I think there's
and have a bit of fun while
doing it. It just makes
Nathan's
it really casual.
credibility talking about hair care products is just it's not there, is it?
Yeah, it's hard to take advice from me, isn't it?
Oh, look, I'll take advice from anybody. It's it's a little bit of fun, see where it goes. And
we have some beard maintenance. You think?
Oh,
did you include that?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. So we've got your.
Well, the very best of luck with you.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. I'm sure you. I watched the trailer. Are we going to watch the trailer?
Yeah, we'll play the trailer now. Yeah.
Go on.
Bring it up. Oh no, we won't bring it up.
Oh, controversy already.
Yeah. All right, just
think you need a new production team, Sharon.
I know. This is my production manager.
I know.
Might have to fire him and find a new one.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break.
No, actually, I wouldn't be able to do it without him. I have no idea. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
do as I'm told.
I'm absolutely petrified.
Work out the content each week and pitch up.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
And obviously, any topics or ideas that anyone has, feel free to throw them our way. Obviously any.
Well, you've
cats and rabbits, obviously.
Yeah.
You've got your Discord channel, which is linked in the description below. So you'll be able to jump in and have any suggestions or ideas.
And obviously Facebook now, so
Yep.
While waiting there, Rob, I've been meaning to ask you. You bought a bike way back in the early days of our show. You bought this fantastic whiz bang TT bike or something that you could never pump the tyres up. Did you actually ever pump those tyres up and take that thing out on the road? It's been a year and a half.
I've thought about it loads. I've thought about doing it tons, and in my head, I've been flying down the road, imagining it going really fast. But I've never quite pumped. I once pumped them up, but they didn't stay up very long. So.
Stay up very long. Well, and
I want to replace them. I started a whole Discord thing. The main reason I started with my Discord was to get advice on how to pump those things up, and everyone just started talking about their own bikes and stuff that I couldn't understand. I was like, hang on. You've been brought here for a reason, people. Tell me what to do about my bike. And they're like, you've got no idea.
Thomas Sorensen's just chimed in saying to Hutto, do you have any idea how expensive air is in the UK?
Well, I thought it was quite cheap, Thomas, because the way that Rob chews through it, I thought it'd be like cheap ass.
All right, now I've got that promo up, so let's play it.
Evan's hand is like, what's going on? Oh, there she is.
Hi, my name is Sharon.
And I'm... And I'm Holly. And each week we'll be discussing everything from Aussie shampoo to Zwift and everything in between in our new live podcast starting soon called Balancing Act.
That's right, Holly. It's a podcast for women, by women, but we will also have a little something for the guys too.
In each episode, we'll talk about the challenges of trying to stay fit, healthy and active whilst balancing life, family, work and the everyday things that get in the way.
All right,
Millie's
ready?
just getting a bowl of cereal. Hold on a sec.
Hold on.
You can take it through there, Millie. Because we're just going to be recording.
Well, when you're ready, let me know and we can...
Okay, yeah, just... Right, don't spill it, okay? Bye, love you all.
Bye. Love you. In our first episode, we discussed motivation difficulties, hair care products, and asked the question, does wearing a heart rate monitor while having sexy time count as exercise? And if so, what zone should we be in? I look forward to that challenge.
You'll find a link to our channel in the description. I didn't expect that to the end. You'll find a link to our channel in the description below. Do the tech thing and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you'll know when we are going live each Friday. The time will be 8 PM Yorkshire time and apparently there are other time zones available.
We can't wait to catch up with you.
Thanks, guys. Take two. For fuck's sake. Oh my god.
Oh, good one. This is going to be fun. It
took 3 hours.
Yeah, you'd be in zone 5, wouldn't you, Nathan, after hearing that heart rate thing there?
Oh,
Being
yeah.
the sprinter that you are, just like anaerobic systems, mate.
I'm good for
Got a
15
good 15 seconds in you.
Yeah.
And I'm done. Yeah. And Sharon knows it too, so it's okay.
It sounds like there's going to be a lot of laughing. I think mine's going to be a lot more serious. I would tell you what to do. You're just going to be like, I'm having fun.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to corral them into trying to stick to like 1 hour. Well, no, I think we only ever got our first episode. And I was looking back at the times there. I think our first episode was only 40 minutes, and then after that it went to like an hour and a half, and trying to keep it under 2 hours was a real challenge at some points.
Like, it's going to be under an hour. It's going to be under an hour. Like, 2 hours, whatever.
2 hours, that's fine. Just keep talking.
Every week that was like that.
Yeah, and it was even longer because then we'd finish the streaming, and then if there was a guest on while having a particularly good time, we'd keep talking for another hour after that. So some late mornings and late evenings.
Yeah.
And what the viewers don't know is that they were often some of the best chats, and we couldn't really release them because we told them the camera was off. But people sort of relax, and then they tell you the really good stories and stuff. Don't
All
they?
the juicy bits.
Yeah, we won't say anything.
I've got it all recorded.
Next week's show.
Oh yeah, we can hold. We've got the evidence now.
That's it.
Don't get rid of the evidence wherever you do.
It'd be like a 4 hour long, list of segments where we've had all the after hours talks or after stream talks. Yes, that's gonna be good fun. So hopefully you guys can do less laughing and more talking.
Well, there'll be lots of talking.
Oh, the laughing's great.
I like how you nailed not mouth talking to the text as well, Sharon. That was good.
Didn't even realise I was doing that.
Nathan must have said, Don't read the cue. So the next video.
I had the remote for the teleprompter and it was going too fast. And I couldn't. That's why we had to.
That's right. Yeah, I did have to. Remind you not to move your lips while you're reading.
And then Nathan was laughing so much he had to hide behind the screen. He was setting us.
Because I'll be laughing and then they start laughing and then there's like, oh, there's another take on. But yeah.
Anyway.
So that's gonna be good fun.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at? Well, 1 hour 30 already, guys. So do we want to do a quiz or?
Yeah, let's do man.
The last quiz.
The final quiz.
Yep.
And I think I will offer my In the Drops podcast top to the winner, or at least the person who scores highest, who hasn't already got one and doesn't live in a house with someone who's already got one. It's basically not you two.
You can get a DNA sample of Rob's sweat off that hat. That'd be the best thing ever.
Yeah, I use bleach with my my tops now because I smell so much, so it should be reasonably disinfected for you.
All right. So Rob, this one's got 12 questions. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's a special quiz with 12 questions.
Okay, so I'm just bringing it up now. So let's just quickly go through. I think everyone knows how the quiz work, but in case you don't, we've got. I'm just bringing it up. You can join in live from your devices. Sharon's going to join in. I don't know this quiz, so Rob has designed this one. Andrew's going to jump in.
Yeah.
So you'll see on the screen. There we go. Momentarily. That there is a game pin. So if you go to www.kahoot.it and enter that game pin, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. And kahoot.it, there we go. Scan the QR code on the screen, that will take you there. Enter the game pin, and then also choose a funny name and a equally funny character. On the screen there.
Oh, can anyone beat Randy? She's done 3 weeks.
She's on fire, isn't she?
Yeah, she said she was rubbish, and then she won 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, she's been killing it. I think she's only turned up for the quiz.
Though this one is all about in the drops, so you two really should win, and you should win, Nathan. Basically.
Well, so let's make it the second time I've won a quiz.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But I'm not sending you my t-shirt all the way to Australia. And if Andrew wins, I may send my t-shirt all the way to Australia and make sure that there's customs charges of like £900 or something.
I used to go with that.
Yes, import tax.
I was also just reminding everyone that not only do you have to get the question right, but also the quicker you answer, the more points you get. So,
Dave's back. Dave B left an hour ago to do some work, and now he's come back. We've been going that long.
All right, so we're at 16 there. We'll give it a few more minutes.
A few more minutes? Yeah, come on.
I mean, a few more seconds. I mean, some time.
Oh, okay.
A couple of the late
Mr.
joiners.
Pedal, awesome. There's some long-term fans here. There's going to be some competition in this one. From
I guess
Ed209, Peter.
I want to know who. Okay, so I've got questions while we're waiting here. I need to know who Ed209 is. So if they can.
That's Peter Tweaked.
Is that Peter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Who else we got? Who else don't we know who the people are?
I'm guessing ITD's biggest fan will be Randy. I don't know Mr. Ben, though someone always chooses. That's a classic UK sort of animated character from the 80s.
Okay.
So I can't think. G is Georg. Oh, Vegeta. I don't know. No, I don't know that. And I don't know Robbie. But everyone else, I think I know.
Okay. All right, let's crack on with it. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, though I'm seeing Andrew at the moment. Okay.
What's wrong with
I can't see the questions to read them out.
Hang on.
There's nothing wrong with seeing you, but I also need to see the questions to read them out.
All right, I'll try and flip between the screens so it makes it a bit easier. Do you want me to read the questions out? Because I can probably see it better on my iPad.
I'd prefer not to, but if you want,
no, go ahead.
I've got
If you
like
want to do it.
additional information. Do you need to or?
No. If you can see this, if you can see it, okay.
Yeah, I can see it as long as you don't flick to Andrew for some reason.
I don't know what's.
But okay, let's go.
Hang on one second. It's going to.
He's going to read them for the blind viewers, mate.
Yeah, that's
now
right.
it's gone to Andrew for some reason.
No, that's not
okay,
me.
I'm back on the quiz.
You're right. You're good.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Okay, let's do it. There we go. Start. That's the button I'm looking for.
Quiz of In the Drops, 69 episodes, plus the pilots, or maybe 70, I don't know. Okay, question 1. What is the total of all our Zwift levels? So Sharon, Nathan, Andrew, and I.
Jesus
What is
Christ.
the total? Is it 300, 295, 290, or 285? If we told people in advance who the guests were, then Peter would have worked it out, but he hasn't. Oh, 290.
Oh, it's 290. I chose 295.
So did I.
I wonder why most people went for 295.
Close. What'd you choose?
Interesting.
295. You chose? So, okay.
295, yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, Peter. I bet Peter did work it out in advance. He always goes for the levels thing. It's so
he's
widely.
picked it up quite quickly.
I bet he's even worked out the next question as well. I bet he's already worked this out.
Right.
Okay.
Next question.
How many days and hours have our podcasts lasted? Is it 3 days and 8 hours, 3 days and 16 hours, 2 days and 22 hours, or 3 days and 4 hours?
This one. No!
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, so I think it was 88 hours, which is 3 days, 16 hours. Blimey, that is a lot of hours. And if you add in all the prep, bloody hell.
It's a lot of time. I chose 3 days and 4 hours, so I was close.
Oh,
not
close-ish.
But third
closest. As far out as you could be, but also quite close.
Got the days right.
All right. You're closer? Yep. All right, Ed,
Peter
Nine
had worked
said
it
he's
out.
still
I
there.
knew he would have.
ITD biggest
knew he'd
fans
work it out.
coming up. All right, next question.
Okay. Why did Hutto 3D print a Zwift-themed object and ship it to Alan Turnbull in the UK? Was it because he'd beaten Nathan in a Z race while blindfolded? Because he'd done a 1500-watt sprint? Or Alan is of Australian descent? Or that he climbed Mount Fuji and then went up in one session? I gave extra time for this thing just so I could say it. Yeah, it was because that was awesome. What a gift that was. I think he said it's one of his most prized possessions, so I'm sure that was really appreciated. He climbed Mount Fuji and then went up in one session.
Yeah, I've got now I'm going to have to show you.
Oh, I meant to send you the photo of that. I'm sorry. Sorry, I asked Alan for the photo of it and I didn't send it to you.
So,
I didn't want to put it in the question in the end because that would have had the answer in it.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the
So for those that are wondering.
Yeah, Alan's was even better though.
Yeah, Alan's is way better.
Yeah.
But still, we've got a few of them there, so I do quite like them. I wish I had some shelves behind me that I can put them back up. I just don't. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, here we go. So IT's biggest fan. So Randy's moving up.
Oh yeah. Mr.
go.
Pedal, likes the climbing, so no surprise he got that one right. Oh, actually, Thomas sent me that question, so it's no surprise that Thomas got it right. Actually, sorry.
The only one I've got right so far.
Yeah, I'm not doing well either. I don't know where you were thinking I was going to win this. All right, next question.
Oh yeah. How many beers did each participant in the beer crit have to drink? Was it 4, 6, 3, or 5?
Yes.
Oh, was it 4?
You got it right?
I thought it was 5. I would have got that wrong even though I did the question.
Yep.
Oh man, there were a lot of beers, weren't they?
Yeah, man, that is so hard. That was so hard. A beer per lap, yeah.
Oh, it's almost become a two-person race already.
Eric
Who is
had,
Mr. Ben? Do you want to own her?
Eric had the right idea of drinking it before the climb, I think. So yeah, because trying to drink it after the climb, yeah, it was just I couldn't breathe and drink at the same time. It was one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know why we thought to drink it at the top. That was stupid, wasn't it?
In hindsight. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My
In which
bad.
series is Nathan here triumphing? Is it Dirt Racing Series, Chasing Yellow, ZRL, or FRR? Not FFR, by the way. FRR. It's always been FRR. Oh, I'm seeing Andrew and Andrew only now. Yep. Oh, actually, quite a few got confused by that.
Yeah, got that right.
You
Yep.
triumphed in ZRL.
That was with you being my domestic.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was right.
And
That was lovely, wasn't it?
I put you under the pump there and made you go full gas for the entire 4 laps or 5 laps. So having me.
Yeah,
so
and you were like, oh no, this is easy for you. This is easy for you. Just carry on. I'm like, okay, Nathan. Okay, I'll carry on.
Because we had like a minute gap, and so Rob says, "Oh, do you think we should slow down?" I went, "No, keep going." And Rob went, "Okay." Eric's just joined us. Hey, Eric, how are you? All right.
Which Eric? You can't just say Eric.
He's in the chat. Eric Lee.
Oh, Eric Lee. Cool.
All right.
Hi, Eric. How you doing, man?
Pete's still in the front there. Oh gosh.
But I think the gap's closing a bit. Closing.
Robbie's moved up.
Right.
All right. Next question.
Next.
Who is
this
this
former co-host? Is it Ryan Condon, David Hyvey, Anna Russell, or Hudo? Hopefully Ryan gets this. At least he knows not to know himself. Everyone got it right. Woo!
Look at that. Good question.
Yeah, it was easy though. But
who
it
got
was half
fastest
fast. I thought by doing a white background, it might make it look like it's Ryan, but they did the reveal in the wrong order. So.
Oh, okay. Yep. That randomization.
Sharon's moving up.
No, that's me.
Oh, Mr. Sharon Krake. Okay.
And then it's Mrs. Nathan Krake.
Oh, okay.
Because we're a bunch of smart asses. All right, next question.
What was the podcast originally called? Zwifty Chat, Grind to Win, The Big Ring, or The Nathan and Hudo Show?
I'm glad to see people pick that too.
Someone, we confused a couple.
Oh, that would have been a good show.
Who were the people who objected and then said, "Oh, we can't support you if you call it that"? Like, you've never supported us.
No, not once. Not ever once.
Yeah.
So, but
thanks for the support.
It was Tim Searle, the owner of AHDR, and he goes, "Oh, look,
I prefer in the drops though."
Yeah, it turned out to be better.
Yeah,
So
but it did
I
have
agree.
loads of confusing
Sorry?
After Effects and like email addresses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, that was a nightmare after that. But well, what can you do? It is what it is. All right, how are we looking there? What's the score like? Ooh, I'm still on the board there.
Who is Mr. Ben? Has Mr. Ben owned up yet?
Not that I've seen the chat.
No. Okay.
No, can't see it.
Right.
All right. Next question. Are there any double points coming up?
No.
Oh.
How many Z Racing stages is Zwifty ran in a row? And I know Peter knows this. 34, 36, 32, or 30.
I don't know. You've never said it.
I've not mentioned it, have I?
No.
I did a few Z Racing series on a row where I won. It was 36, ending on turf and
36.
surf there with a vape win.
the original Ghost power up.
Oh, right. What question are we on now?
8, 9.
All friends moved up.
Oh
Friends
yeah,
there. G.
within touching distance on G. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a pack forming behind Peter.
Still a bit of a gap though.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Which ZRL recon route is this? Is it Caspats, Rumapool, Duce, France, or RGV? So the bumps at the start. Oh, quite a few got that wrong.
I got it wrong.
Oh no! Oh no!
Where'd you get it wrong?
It was Duce France. That's the one with the rollers at the start.
I get that confused with RGB.
Yeah, it's very similar, other than the rollers are at the start rather than the end. But actually, I got that confused. Last week I was like, oh, this one's good because it's got the rollers at the start. No, other way around.
You messed it up. Oh, Pete is just
Oh, but
streaking
Peter
away.
got it wrong. That's really closed things down.
Mr. Ben's
Mr.
coming
Ben,
along, though.
G, and Thomas all closing in on him.
Oh, who wants the last prize, the coveted last prize?
Yeah,
Which is your shirt.
They'll
by the
be
way.
eternal current champions, won't they? Reigning champions.
I'm assuming you're going to wash it, yeah?
What's that? Oh, wash it
shirt.
at the
Yeah.
top. Yeah, if they want. Yeah, whatever.
If you want. Oh, it comes with the smell of Rob. Oh, do you are, Rob?
If you receive something like that, you're going to wash it as well, aren't you? Like, oh, if someone
But
says,
no,
"Yeah, I've
would
washed
you?
this top,"
All right, so if you went to like a football match and you got and like one of the players took off their
you're going to
kits.
keep it in that condition.
Yeah.
So I guess if you were to try and make some money out of it,
Yeah, you
down the line-
wouldn't wash it, would you?
No, you'd want.
I think
the,
I would wash it. Yeah, I would definitely wash it.
I wouldn't wash it.
No, but if it
otherwise it'll
like a famous
degrade with
footballer,
sweat.
I wouldn't.
It'd be.
You think so? Would it? I don't know. Would it disintegrate from the sweat?
No.
No?
Frame it.
My mate
Fine.
got Usain Bolt's top the night that he broke the world record for the 100 meters. He was just biking away from the stadium, and Usain Bolt was in a car or something and just pulled up next to him, and he was wearing a Usain Bolt top, and Usain Bolt just like threw the jersey out at him.
Yeah,
How cool
right.
is that? Or his vest.
As you do.
Anyway, I don't know if you washed it or not.
I mean, he's a bit full of himself, but sure.
Yeah.
You got to be.
All right, next question.
Which real route does Nathan most struggle to pronounce? Is it Mont Ventoux, La Planche de Pelfy, Champs-Élysées, or Col de Galibier?
All of them. All of them.
There's a clear winner, and Peter will know it.
I've never heard you pronounce it.
Do you want to try and pronounce
it is
it now?
La Planche de Pelfy. Do you want to give us one more shot at
There's
it?
Belle Phils.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's a country boy.
A bit. Just don't pronounce
I mean,
it.
to be fair, everyone in the UK learns French, so it's like
Yeah.
a bit unfair that.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
you
It's
don't.
it's
like
completely
pointless
unfair.
learning French, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I can speak Australian and Bogan. That's about it.
And in that order.
But it
not
has
always.
provided some humour along the way.
Yeah.
Whereas-
All right. Pete's still in the lead there.
Ooh, still close. 2
questions left.
Yeah.
G's
Now
moved up.
the remaining 2 questions are quite subjective, so there's a bit of judgment required to go for it, and I've just decided what the right answer is.
Sorry, Sharon's laughing at Thomas's comment in the stream there. Nathan's new podcast, The Pronouncing Act.
Pronounce.
Can I just say
that would be a hit.
Before we move on, Thomas, I've really enjoyed your very witty, very dry comments that you frequently make. They've been fantastic, and I'm quietly jealous at how eloquent you are in terms of your observations. So thank you very much. It's been quite enjoyable to read.
Yeah, lots of awesome commenters.
Yep.
And subscribers, and Thomas is amongst the top of them. Okay,
Right.
final 2 questions.
Let's get it on.
I can't see them anymore.
How many subscribers do we have?
Yes. Is it 1,280, 1,380, 1,480, or 1,580? It may have gone down significantly during this show. I don't know. But that's what it was at midnight last night.
Yes. Hey, Roy. Thanks for joining us.
Wow,
Yes, I
lots
got
of
one
people know
right.
that. 1,380. I did actually mention it inadvertently in an earlier question, didn't I? But I said 1,300, so I thought that might have put some people onto the wrong trail. But yeah, 1,380. That's quite a lot, That's not.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
not nothing.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
Oh, and
There's
we're going to
people
the final
get.
question with, I suppose 4 people in contention. We don't know who the 4th is, but we've got Georg, Thomas, Peter, and Mr. Ben. all vying for the title of eternal reigning champion of the quiz.
Quizmaster
And now
of the
next
universe.
question is a new type of format that we've never had before, so I hope this works. It is multiple choice.
Yep.
And you may select as many answers as you feel are correct.
Okay. All right.
And I shall not be telling you how many I've judged as being correct.
Right.
Okay.
If you select an answer which isn't correct,
yep,
you'll score 0 points.
Right. Okay. So if I select, say, 2 and there's 3 correct, I get 0.
And now, if you select 3 and there's 2 which are correct, you'll get 0.
Okay. But if I select
you
2 and there are 3 correct, I get some points.
You will get points.
Okay.
This sounds very much like it's based on the Swift Racing score algorithm here. I don't know
You
what's
may
going
get
on.
some,
It's
you
whatever
may
I
not.
say.
Exactly. The top half of the field's going to get dropped down, and the bottom half's going to go up.
Oh, that would be fun.
I beat someone today who went round at 1 watt per kilogram, and therefore I went up.
That's not right.
1 watt per kilogram in that top category.
Yep.
Anyway, final question.
All right,
Let's
get
go,
it on.
baby. Final question ever. Multi-select. What has made the In the Drops a success? Awesome guests, the camaraderie, great content, the best subscribers, Nathan's determination, abilities, the rapport between the hosts. Select as many as you feel are correct.
Oh,
Wow.
There we go. I mean, I would have thought it was just
Lowest
Nathan's
answer is your
determination and abilities.
Determination. That's not nice.
I did.
What a horrible thing to say on our last squib question. Who
Was that
missed
you?
that out?
No, I selected all of them.
Oh, okay. Someone is absolutely laughing their ass off now.
3 people are laughing their ass off.
You're a bunch of jokers,
Losers.
aren't you? All right, let's see
Yeah,
who
all of these things and many
who's going to
more.
win this top of yours.
Yeah, let's see
me.
who's the quickest, basically. Third place.
Oh, Ed 209
Peter
lost it.
Dropped out.
G second.
Georg didn't quite make it, and the champion, the final champion, is
What?
Mr.
Mr.
Ben,
Ben.
an anonymous
Ah,
bloody contributor. If Mr. Ben
telling you
wants to
that-
make
Oh, there we
himself
go, there we
known
go.
to claim the top, he may do
So
so.
Simon Jenkins.
But he has. It's Simon Jenkins! Yay! Simon!
Randy
Oh,
is Mr.
awesome,
Ben.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hang on, so
I'm delighted.
Simon, where does Mr. Ben come from? Is that a reference to something?
You don't need to say it was a famous cartoon. It was really quite like almost abstract, and it was about a man who went into a clothes shop, a tailor's shop, and then he'd get change, and then he'd be transported into a different world, and it was all very, it was awesome, but it was very of the time.
Right. What time was this? 3 in the morning?
Well, the 1980s.
All right. Well, there we go. So you'll be
I'm
sending
delighted
Simon.
Simon won. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
So you'll be sending the top to Simon. Simon, you are a lucky
Yeah,
man.
well, I'm due to meet up with him soon, so I don't need him. I can save on postage. And he's supplied me with tops in the past, so it all seems fair. Nice
Okay.
circular justice there. It could
So
be
you
a
won't
Christmas
have to pay
present.
the
There you go. I was going to buy him a
£400 to
Christmas
send it.
present, but now I don't need to.
Yep. Well,
are you
well
going to
done.
have some merch for your channel, Rob and Sharon?
No.
No.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I might do.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try and flog everything we can.
I'm going to retire in a year.
Fluffy rabbits.
Yeah. Want to sell some rabbits?
I'm not selling my rabbits.
No, plush ones, you could have like make-believe ones.
They're going to eat all your cables. They're going to eat all your internet cables.
Yeah, and they have. Little bastard. Darren's saying, you're going to tell us we were fucking with everyone, and this is a joke.
Yeah.
Not the case, Darren. So, yeah, So I'm just reading some of the text there. Oh, you fell
Darren's
asleep.
going to be my second guest on November the 8th.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. That brings us to the finish, I think. That's
That's right.
yeah. Company's like been
a year?
year and a half
Wow.
of doing this. So, but moving on to some pretty awesome things. It looks like it.
Yeah, I've just got a little something to say.
Yeah, yeah. You want to close us out, Rob, and bring us home for the final time?
Oh, does anyone else want to say goodbye before I? If you want me to do the final goodbye, does anyone else want to say anything before I?
Well, Andrew, Andrew,
yeah.
I was just going to say before you jump in, thanks for all your help at the start there. Thanks for all the testing, the late nights, the early mornings, especially for you because you're half an hour before me, and so if I'm getting up at 4:30 a.m., Andrew was getting up at 4 a.m. So thanks very much. I really appreciate all your time and the design of the tops and all the effort you went to with your intros and your help and the segments and the fun we've had. So I really appreciate it. Or Rob and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, 100%, man. Cheers, dude.
Podcasters challenge.
Oh yeah, well,
Seeing everyone.
yeah. So we've got the
Go Team Holly.
Yeah, Sharon mentioned podcast challenge coming up. Sorry, Andrew, we're just cutting in on there.
Sorry.
Podcaster challenge coming up. So that's next week. So next Saturday night, Sunday morning. So I'll put a link to that event in the description below. If you want to come and join us, pick a side, pick Nathan, or if you have to, pick Team Holly, and
If you have to.
we'll have a race. So Sharon's on Team Holly, and we're getting a divorce. Anyway, thank you very much for that. Andrew, sorry, we're just cutting in on you there.
No. Basically, just to reiterate what you guys have been saying, it's been a great show, great fun, great guests, and obviously fans of the channel and everything else. So it's been an absolute blast meeting all those people, and it's been good. So yeah, the all the variety of guests that we had and the laughs that we've obviously had. I think it's we've always sat back at the end of the show, and I think we've always enjoyed what we've done at the end of it. So it's been great.
Yep. Yeah. No, thank you. Thanks, Andrew.
You've done a great job.
All right, Rob, wind us up and bring us home for the last time, mate.
I knew I shouldn't have done this. I'm getting all emotional. Okay. Okay, I've got a little poem. 69 Fridays, nights for me, morning downs in Melbourne, the Kraken by the sea. Zwift worlds raced, pixels spun bright, from Stamford to Melbourne, we'd share the fight. We laughed at London, though Stamford's my spot, with banter races and tech Nathan taught. The Sunday roasts serve for a few weeks and rate my ride where critiques would peak. The inside line was always key. But quiz of the week, well, that's where the fans agreed. Hudor, Join and David and Ryan, all part of this e-cycling ride we'd rely on. With 1,300 followers by our side and 166,000 views. What a wild ride. From the watts to the wins, from the gear to the game, Nathan's dedication never waned, always the same. My friend, my Kraken, my tech wizard supreme, you turned the dial on this e-cycling dream. For every flip, every clip, every spin, every start, your effort, your passion, it's close to my heart. But now we close this final lap, bound by the camaraderie that this lit up our track. To every listener, every viewer who stayed, thank you for the memories we've made. So we sign off, our pedals slow. One last ride before we go. But remember this, as our cadence stops, get out of the saddle and in the drops.
Rob, thank you very much. Everyone else, thank you. It's been fantastic. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later.
Ciao.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you got this far and you liked what you're watching, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notifications. You'll get notified the next episode that we're going to publish. It really helps us and motivates us to keep doing this and try and make it a better series. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.